All right, fellas. Let Ozark be a teaching point, and the moment you break down in front of your girl is the only image she'll have of you forever. I feel like those are connected.
It was all one line. You can't have one without the other.
I feel like those are connected. So for the room, Ozark, y'all caught up? No, you care? Can spoiler alerts don't matter? All right,
Okay.
good.
All right. So
But you're caught up. You're fine.
Oh, I'm
Yeah. All right.
yeah. So Marty, the Marty character in it has been like this cold. He's an accountant, so he's
Numbers.
It's numbers. So you follow the numbers, and he tends to be able to justify all of the moves that he makes by following the numbers. But the moment he actually had to do something that was considered beyond his realm of dirt, like to this point, everybody else has been the dirty individual, and he's been able to justify.
Oh damn! I keep else catching up. So
yeah,
this
I'm
is
still
all.
catching up,
Oh
yeah.
shit. Okay.
This is where I'm going with it though.
Gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
like when he had to kill somebody, right?
Yeah.
Was when he broke down and lost his shit, and has now become like the weak link. And then his wife had to pick up the pieces, right? And she becomes like Corleone out here just making the moves and actually being, because she was thugging it with Buddy. So that brought up the idea that it was really cool to see, but the moment that you break down in front of your girl, bro, is
That's
the
it.
lasting image that she has of you. So you're never ever to be. Huh? That's That's so fat. So,
This never happens. We usually get to get our
it
shit
just
off,
happened.
and there's nobody here to challenge it. So
right.
this,
You know what? I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all here, so we can have this debate. But so you telling me that if you'll do or whatever. The moment that started, like something happened that to this point they've been a rock, and something happened outside of the norm. They couldn't bounce back like they usually would. So you had to pick up the pieces of that individual, which is what a relationship is, right? But do you think that after that moment you can see them as being able to take control of situations again, or do you see them as a weak link and not able to run things?
It depends what they were doing before the moment that they broke down. Like if a nigga has mad stuff on his back and then he finally breaks down, you kind of just have to like charge it. But if he's just like being soft, of course you're gonna be like, okay, I got it from now on.
See? You see how I rolled over? She could have stopped it right there, which should have been
she's
what
like,
the original
from now
justification
on, it was
But
like
from
yep.
now on,
and it was
that's
like,
what
see,
that's what it was.
No, I'm here for men being open with how they feel. If they feel like they need to like be like, yo, I'm going through something. Like I would totally respect that, and then try to pick up the slack, and hopefully he can bounce back. Like I would give him the room.
how much room? How much real estate?
Enough for him to insert himself back in
How much
that
time?
But how much? What is that ballpark?
a year,
Okay, yeah, respect.
a year, a solid year.
You got a year of holding down somebody trying to build
I'm
that back.
still gonna go, but you gotta give me some type of improvement within that year for me to continue.
You gotta
to
see
be
some
with her
strides.
100%. Huh?
You got to see some strides. You have to see some strides. I'm losing my voice, so sorry. But you have to see some strides from that individual that makes you feel as if they could bounce back.
Because I want a man to lead.
Right.
I don't want to be leading. If I'm leading, I'm on my own.
Right.
I want a man to lead. I can help you because that's what I'm here for. But at the same time, you need to pick your shit up and step your shit up.
That's real. That's real. But so my thought process was
If I see
the
him cry,
the moment the moment that he broke character, like broke that character.
that's fine with me.
Huh?
That's fine with me.
Okay. But is that not the lasting effect? So you can let him. You can allow all the room you want.
But how bad is he reacting though? Because I haven't seen what you guys are talking about.
And in fairness, for the sake of context, he goes through some shit. So the fact that he went this long without breaking, it's kind of like, all right, bro, he's afforded this meltdown, but he should have had a breakdown a season ago.
Ozark, wasn't she cheating on him at first?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway? So it's like it's a different female. it's more about the female, not the him.
Yeah, she's gangster.
All the more reason why it's a lasting image. It's like, yeah, he's weak.
You know what I mean? Like because it comes down to, like you said, you needed somebody to lead, but the moment that it seems as if they dropped the baton. Like they could have been a star this entire time, but they bobbled the baton.
Wow.
They didn't like hand it off and say, "Oh, you needed this for a little bit." You know what I mean? Take the wheel.
They completely hand it off.
No, they didn't hand it off. They
dropped it.
Oh.
That shit clanked off the wall. I mean, off the floor.
You know, in certain countries, if that happens in the relay race, they don't get to go back to the Olympics next year. They just off the team.
So that's your metaphor for life. It's like you just off the team. That's crazy.
Yeah, like it's a myth that is to be continued. You know what I mean? Like I think that's the end. Like the picture just goes fade. It doesn't even fade to black. It just cuts off like the Sopranos. Like somebody just walked up behind you. And usually it's your girl walked up behind you, off your ass, and moved on. Now you just in the fetal in the corner, trying to figure out how your life to end up like this.
We stumbled on something here.
Trying to put together the fine china.
We stumbled on something here.
Trying to put it together, looking for the.
No. Then you know the image I get is the little broom in the little dustbin. Just trying to,
I get that image with Martin play with just a nigga pick up the pieces.
just
With the kazoo on the saxophone. No, we stumbled on something.
just trying to
here.
gather what you can, man.
Let's present this to the room.
Yes.
Just as a general. The block is hot.
Always.
Knowing when something has run its course, relationship specifically, how long do it take y'all to push the button?
Go ahead, Paul.
Damn.
I fuck with her because she answers only the questions that she can give like a broad answer on, like a great answer on it.
Who, me or Sandra? Y'all want me to go ahead?
Yeah, we
Yes,
definitely want you to.
We
That's
definitely do.
Go first.
That's what we here for.
So when am I pulling the plug?
Yeah.
When's the
When you,
plug
no.
being pulled?
From the time that you identify, this shit ain't gonna work. How soon are you like, yeah, this ain't gonna work?
What was my relationship status with the individual?
That does matter. Damn, that does matter. So let's do both. So you're in a relationship, like you're exclusive, and then when y'all just kicking it.
Or if we just kicking it, as soon as I know it's a wrap. Then
Okay.
it's done.
And then if you're exclusive,
That is a fact.
That's not a fact.
That is. A
can you let her answer for herself, please? You can get your turn.
If I could tell that I'm not gonna rock with you, I'm not gonna rock with you. I'll let
When
still
when you just
text
kick
my phone.
when you're just kicking it. But
Yeah.
what about when when you're in a relationship?
Oh, it takes me a minute.
Okay, we're not.
It takes a minute to fully unplug.
No. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's get everybody's answer first because this is important. When you just kicking in.
If you fuck with somebody heavy, and you know it's not gonna work out, how long does it take you to let it go?
I don't know because I'm terrible.
Exactly.
You'll let it ride, or you?
I'm the type of person that like I'm so nonchalant. I'll drag this shit on and then it hasn't really been anything.
You're human. You good. Don't feel bad. Don't let the room make you. Don't let the room make you feel bad.
No, but if it's something where I feel disrespected, yeah, I'll pull the plug regardless.
No.
If we're in a
What
thing or
what
not.
if the disrespect is the fact that you didn't see it or they showed something after the fact? So like they were thorough. It seemed all the way up to the point of like y'all becoming exclusive, right? So everything was good. But then
Yeah, I feel like the disrespect in in a relationship after it's been
Sometime.
yeah, it's I don't even then I don't think it's like immediate like I'm not fucking with you no more. It's got to be
I mean, I'll have conversation. It takes me some time.
Well, they're back communicating.
wait look who shook over there.
Is that sweat from the room or sweat from the question?
That's just sweat from the question.
The block is hot.
Not should.
Literally.
Yeah. So you answered both of them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You kicking it? How long?
Until I don't want to kick it no more.
But you in a relationship? How long?
I'm in the relationship like forever until it's like, oh shit, we're not fucking with each other no more.
like, damn, I gotta go.
Yeah, like, oh.
So how long?
At what point do you say, "Damn, I gotta go"?
That's what I'm saying.
What he's asking.
I don't know, like some disrespectful shit.
So are you posting billboards elsewhere?
For sure.
Like out of sight.
What do you mean?
But I'm not even saying like forget the disrespect part because the disrespect I feel like it should be universal. Granted, that can get hairy too, but
that might be the answer to the question though. Because if you're posting the billboards elsewhere, that's out of sight, then you're already working on.
you already had an escape. But I'm saying before the escape route is planned, like you putting the escape plan together.
Yeah.
How long does that take to execute? That's what I'm asking.
No, okay, then
You can't
once
put
you
a
decide
timeline.
that you're ready to escape, give me 2 days. You're out of it. It's quick. It's cut the cord. You have to teach yourself you're done.
Sometimes,
But-
like a woman doesn't, like they're mentally checked out.
That's what I'm. So how long for the mentally checked out from the day you
From
check
my
out?
personal experience, it was from the jump, but I stayed for a cool 8 months.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you.
Since you guys want to put my
No, but
my
it's- we
personal
about-
business out there.
It's all good. You're not
How long? Lex?
Shit. How long has it took me before?
Yeah.
No lie. A
Real-
year.
See, but
Real
that's
shit.
why I didn't want you.
That's
But that's a normal thing. I didn't want to make it seem like it's just personal to you. No, people just not. Especially when you're in a relationship, you identify it and you like, oh, this shit is trash. I'm out immediately. It takes hella long for whatever reason. It's taking me hella long for sure. What except for my man's over here. What you got? How long is it
I
taking
know
you?
you said something about communication. The communication part is definitely like a nip in the butt for me. Like that's something I just don't want to teach somebody to do.
Yeah, because as much as you say that like women can become like emotionally withdrawn, that's something that a male will pick up on as well. That's where that friction is in the communication. So,
Are they capable of articulating that to one another though? Because sometimes it's like this displaced anger or displaced rage, right?
So we've had that conversation on the pod before, right? Where men have they can easily communicate with other men, like their partners. They have great communication.
Yep.
But when it comes to their partner, they have horrible communication. And I don't know if that comes from like if you're trying to save somebody's like. I don't know if you're trying to work with their feelings or you don't want to give them the full everything about you.
Pandering.
That might be what it is.
And
But I think you pick up on that a lot sooner. Like I think both parties pick up on that a lot sooner, and then y'all just kind
Is
of.
it a pride thing when it comes to
For sure.
talking to men? Because I've seen a group of dudes sit there and cry in front of each other, but when their females around,
Isn't
Not
that
this.
weird? That's not weird to y'all?
Yeah.
well, I'm asking y'all,
No, we talk about it all the time. That's strange. Like,
why is that?
but back to the Marty point. The second you do that in front of your girl, like that's the lasting image of weakness to you.
But wouldn't your boys clown you for
Yeah,
crying in front
You
of
would
them
think.
more than your
You
girl
would.
clown
You
for
would
crying in
think.
front of her?
You would think. But what happens when a group of guys get together on some like battered men shit? It's like I'm going through it. Niggas, exactly. Me, you too, bro. Like it's crazy. It's some crazy shit.
And wanna know what the
Niggas is out here going
other
through it,
thing
but don't
niggas
want to
don't
say.
want to say, but fuck it, I'll say it, is the worst thing you want to do is get into it with the female, and she be like, well, what about the day you was crying like a little bitch, and I had to hold you, and then you sit there like,
Yep.
so you hold that in.
Marty.
You see what she
I'm
did
sorry
though?
if that's been your experience.
It's fucked up.
He said, "I say it when we get Lex in the I say it bag." Oh,
But
man.
you see what you did though, because that was kind of like what you did as well. It's like you could have stopped it at the cry like a little bitch, but also you was holding me.
Wait, why you had to get held though?
Bruh.
You didn't want to say that for another argument. Like you just want to be hit me with all the haymakers at once. You know, what I'm saying?
You was
But, like,
holding me. It's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Nah, but yeah, for sure. I mean, it has to be way better communication. I would say, way better. Like that's the art to all that shit.
If so,
Can I say one more thing though?
go for it.
When it comes to communication with men younger, the other thing that some men don't want to do is just they know they ain't shit, but they don't want to. They don't put on, like you said, the whole facade that they ain't. That they, I'm a good dude. When in the back of their head, they know they ain't shit. And so then, if they want to have that true communication with the female that they care about, and they don't know how to change from being ain't shit to actually really being a good person, they sit there, they just keep lying, they get trapped in all those lies.
Like, and another thing, like they have a visual of this, but that meme they have of when they did the Star Spangled Banner, when Fergie was doing Star Spangled Banner, and everybody was just like looking away. They got the meme when they were talking about when you know your boy was wilding the night before the wedding. Or whatever, and then this is like how everybody is staring or looking at each other inside the wedding. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of like an inside thing. It's like an inside thing between you and your partners on both sides, I would think, that doesn't make its way into that relationship for some reason.
We talked about the communication part. Is there room to say that if the communication is solid, then the block is hot. If the communication is solid, that sort of checked out state is different than being checked out. It's just like, oh, this isn't going to work. So because you communicate well, the conversation is different. No?
I think you're you're putting together strategy at that point.
Who is?
Huh?
Who is?
The one that's checked out. Because it depends on how long y'all been together at this point. Because you have to unravel certain things. Like it's not just sometimes y'all may be too connected to just dip on that individual. So you're putting together a strategy of sorts where when y'all disconnect from each other, it's not something that's gonna leave you in a completely
upside down.
Yeah, like a ridiculous spot.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of it, depending on how much you fuck with that person, though.
Damn.
Some people don't fuck with each other and they just be
And
together.
so,
And that's
okay,
just
there we
nuts.
go. So that, I guess that's my point. It's like if you,
they be together because they look good together, or people
but don't
said
really
they
fuck
look,
with each other.
Yeah,
like,
somebody said you look good,
man.
and y'all will rock that shit out for a minute.
They're making money off Instagram.
And you wouldn't leave somebody you fucked with just stuck, right? Like if you got accounts, the lease, whatever, like it's business shit at this point, right? It's not just as simple as like, all right, I'm checked out, I got to cut. Now we got to have like, we got to completely think this out now. So it
Really separate.
fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't understand like the well-being portion of things though.
What do you mean?
I get like time could be a motherfucker, so it's possible that you do fall out of love and all that.
100%.
But I don't understand the how people switch up when they turn off.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've been in situations where we've been rocking, we've been solid or whatever, but the moment that it's a realization that it's not going to continue on, all of a sudden it's almost as if we was like the worst of enemies.
It's so
like
strange.
That,
It's strange.
And I feel like that's disrespectful to time. Because given how much time we done rocked with each other.
It's like, damn, you was my nigga. Like,
Now I'm respecting my time because I know it's not about to work with you.
Yeah.
Let me turn that off.
Right.
And focus my time on something else.
Exactly.
That's fair.
No, that's
Don't worry about me. I'm not worried about you. No more.
no. But if say the relationship, even if it's not long, but y'all really fuck with each other, it's like, and even if it's not on no like cheating or physical abuse or anything like that, it's just like, hey, this isn't gonna work. Why is it? Oh, I don't fuck with you at all no more.
Yeah, like what you said makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
That
like,
makes perfect
focus
sense.
on you, but
Like
there's a way to
like
do that.
Like a pivot is different. Like you pivoting out of a situation, ain't nobody worried about that.
But it's like
that should be actually you should get a hand clap for that being the way that you went about it, because now we're not wasting any more time
Exactly.
together. What happens though
That's healthy.
is that somebody doesn't get why we wouldn't just waste time together.
Well, that sounds like the feelings aren't mutual in the fact that it's not going to work. Somebody's a little more butthurt about the fact that it's not going to work than the other. That's what it sounds like.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. So that's why one person feels like it's like oh, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you. And the other person's like, no, we just agreed that it wasn't going to work. Because somebody else is more hurt than the other person, which happens most of the time.
Most of the time, 100%.
That's just weirdo energy to me.
It is weird.
It is weird, but
It's
that's
like-
the reality.
No, it's definitely reality.
Well, that's where I'm at. The intent. So, did you ever fuck with me for real? Now that I'm the worst nigga in the world, like, how do you go from? How does it go from this to the complete other extreme in the matter of minutes, days, or whatever? Like,
And then what other moves did you make? Because I feel like that's a real stab your partner in the back type shit.
But yeah, don't have you thinking some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, like now I got to look back a little bit. Like
I gotta think about everything.
Like,
Hey.
was he not fucking with me?
you know what I'm saying? Like it was that one time where you said you was like I woke up and you was just standing above the bed like that shit. At first that wasn't bad because you said,
Hey, all the real niggas in the room that had had somebody standing over them before. I just got triggered, bro. Hey, you gotta chill. That's some scary shit.
soul snatching,
That's some scary.
soul snatching.
The
bro.
worst
Like,
thing is when you look, but then you go back to sleep and be like, nah, that
Oh, that's a dream.
just hope for the best.
this shit ain't real.
Hey,
This can't be life.
I did not want to look my killer in their eyes, bro.
Man,
Oh,
at least let me be sleep, man.
but I already. All right, this is about to get personal. My sleeping habits are terrible. So it just so happened to be the night that I was getting like good sleep too. And then heart stopped, my nigga. Like, and then what do you say? Like, and then you, what? Wait, huh? Like, niggas' first answer is always, huh? No, you heard me, huh?
Loud and clear.
Who is who? What? Oh, you. And then it's you tripping. Such a kid, bro. I was such a kid. Said, huh? And you tripping? You asking for trouble?
What? That's an invitation.
No. Done. There was no getting out of that. In your mind, you think you'll get out of it? No, bro. You're done. You're cooked.
Yeah, whatever. What the next thing that come out of your mouth is dumb as hell.
Always. It's just like it's like a rite of passage too. Just to say some stupid shit. Like, huh? What? That's all you could come up with is huh? In fairness, I was in REM sleep. Like I was sleep. Like I was that drool, the dry drool,
Yeah,
that was me. Oh man.
that's hilarious.
How do we
man.
get there?
Ozark, man?
From Marty Bird?
I hope Marty regains his composure one day.
What are you caught up?
But it's over with Wendy though. Like Wendy got to fuck with somebody else. It's like a mob boss.
Okay. He don't even know what he in for.
You
He not caught up yet.
I'm on episode 2, so I all my emotions are by episode.
He
So,
not
like,
caught up yet.
So maybe by 3 I'll have a different thing because I was fucking with Marty Tough and then I lost him for a bit. So like we'll see.